Guys, welcome to episode number 35 of Move by Move series, where I play rapid games and explain you my thinking process. We're season 23-25, go check out the recent episodes. I actually played some cheaters who eventually got banned, so at least some justice happened. So, because I know some people could comment, alright, your opponent played well, you didn't, I know, but I hope that all the cheaters are eventually getting banned. Luck and Lover joined in 2019 and plays tries to go for Smith-Morra Gambit. I'm declining it, and we're getting the classical Alapin. Knight c6, bishop c4, and now I go e6, protecting my knight 25. He's playing pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. And generally these setups are kind of solid for black. They're solid for white as well. But I think with two bishops on the board, I should have some advantage. And there are a bunch of positions, bunch of games played on this line. Bishop c4 is not bad, but it kind of makes sense. The point is, white really want to make sure these pawns are double. The thing is, my next move is d6, and what I'm trying to do here, yes, I have triple pawns, looks bad, but you know, I'll get rid of them eventually. Bishop goes to e6, bishop goes to e7, then I go short castle. Shouldn't have as many problems. Maybe rook e1 is one of the moves he would consider, but then I take on e5. And then if knight e5, rook e5, yeah. I just go bishop e6, and I generally think that I should be doing quite well. Let's see. Because now let's say this, I go e4. And I'm just saying that I have a very, very beautiful center. Takes, bishop e6, yes. f4, I go bishop d6 first. He might go f4, but f4 is something that it kind of, you know, you really want to play this move, but at the same time, like, you see it, all this bishop d6 and yes, and you're like, nah, I'm not playing it. And he takes d4 or queen d4, I still go bishop d6, and I'm just telling him, you'll get this rook away, I'll go for castle. And in my opinion, like, his queen side is not developed yet. And I'm just trying to develop my piece as fast as possible. Go castle, yes, he'll have to spend some time developing the c1, b1 pieces, but then again, I should be quite quick though. Bishop d6, queen h4, h2 ideas, d4 pawn potentially weakness, because yes, we'll have probably isolated pawns. Let's say he doesn't take with queen, he takes with pawn, then we have d4, d5 isolated pawns, but I think the structure is honestly good. The point is he takes d4 might be slightly better than queen d4, because then you have c3 square for the knight, as opposed to after queen d4 you first will have to develop bishop, then you have to develop knight to d2, and then it's not really, yeah, knight potentially goes to d4, takes the space, maybe yes, c takes d4 or queen d4, probably both options are possible. What I'm also thinking of is what happens after queen d4, and if I play bishop d6, let's say rook g5, because then I start having some problems. Maybe that's why I should consider playing bishop e7 first, because bishop e7 also threatens bishop f6, and he won't have any bishop g5 ideas, any rook g5 ideas, so I cannot defend from it. And he is spending a lot of time thinking on his next move. I hope his Wi-Fi, yeah, his Wi-Fi is good, so he's just thinking for a while at this point. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other options. Like, I don't think he should go for another pawn sacrifice, because I think he should retake one of them right now. Because if he is not careful now, once again, my bishop potentially comes to d6. C takes d4, still bishop e7 might be a better option, just so I can develop my bishop f6, because bishop d6, again, I'm like, rook g5, still probably nothing dangerous. Yes, he takes d4, this, rook g5, probably can go simply go castle, and rook can't really go anywhere, but again there's queen h5, like maybe g6, and yeah, I guess we'll think of it on the next move. I'm trying to calculate some lines, but yeah, he's spending too much time at this point. That's just unbelievably, yeah, he goes for this. His idea now, guys, though, queen h5 threatens rook e6, so my thing is that g6 is probably that something that I should and I might play. Actually, why not? Wait, g6? The point is, yes, he had this rook e6 idea, but now it just doesn't work. It still works, no. Wait, rook e6 takes queen f5. Oh, ho. You know why I was scared? I'm not sure. We will analyze it afterwards. Rook e6 takes queen f5. And the point is this pawn attacked and rook on h8 is attacked. If I go rook g8, queen e6, and he takes on g8. But now I go bishop g7. The thing is, I don't think he can sack, because queen e7 I'm quite safe. At least I should be. And where this rook is going, by the way, because next move I'm gonna castle. I think rook e6 is his only option right now, and then queen e6, queen e7, queen d5 cannot be even played because queen e1. He'll have to trade queens, and that's just a winning endgame. Yeah, I'm actually interested in analyzing what would happen if rook e6, queen e5 was to be played, because I tried to find it, I was like, am I just losing the game? And it was probably the case. He, by the way, spent 2 minutes 41 seconds. Okay. But now again my question is, let's say go queen d6. Takes, bishop e5 takes. Is that what planned for real? He has to take. Maybe I can just go castle, I mean, why not? Because, yeah, his idea might be just to, let's say, take, and then use f6 square. And potential queen e3, queen h6. Yes, he has found some ideas, definitely, but will it be good? I guess we'll find out, but I don't believe him. Maybe it takes queen a6 and try immediately going for some sort of endgame. Because if he is not fast enough with his threats, I might win. I still gotta be careful. Let's say takes, queen a6, queen f3. That's what comes to mind first. And then queen f6 is coming. And if I go castle, bishop h6, maybe I'll have to sack the exchange back. Maybe I don't even have to take on e5. Maybe just go castle and simple moves. But then once again, he just continues with his development. I'm not really taking this one. And it's kind of tough to deal with. Maybe h6, g5. Maybe queen b4. Once again, I really want to take on e5. And he's thinking how he will protect. Maybe bishop f4, by the way. Bishop f4 is a good idea, honestly. Because then it takes bishop e5. But do I have d3? Probably it does, simple. Bishop f4, maybe immediately d3, queen f3. Yeah, now, once again, have to think of what I'm gonna do. Castle or not to castle. Because then, let's say knight c3. For example, bishop e5 takes queen a6, queen f3. And if takes, queen a6, queen f3, bishop f5, maybe some sort of, like, I gotta think he has no time, honestly. Like, I should be careful enough. I might just go for castle and let's say then a6. Yeah, let's just go simple. I don't want to get him this insane bishop. I'll just develop and maybe even go h6 at some point, because I'm still threatening to take, right? Now, he might still continue with knight c3. I'm not gonna be surprised, because that's an awesome move. Maybe rook e8. And then trying to go f6 to attack, bishop attack the rook. Oh, he goes this way, but wait. I didn't think it was a great option, because now I take, okay. Let's go rook e8 now. Or simple b6. Just to protect from threats. Rook e8 is coming next. Yeah, I have an extra pawn. Bishop goes back to g7. Rook goes to e8. Yes, knight b5 is one of the ideas. Let's go back. And potentially, of course, d4 is what's gonna happen. And I should take some material to myself. By the way, d4 is a serious threat. Yeah, it goes this way. Let's go queen d7. Knight d4 is still not playable, while d4 is, yeah, a little bit of threat. Because then we can also use this bad spot for the knight. Because it has to move back, in my opinion. And he spent a bunch of time. I don't think that's good for him. He should not survive that for sure. Once again, you never know what might happen. But 2 minutes on the clock, that's not too much. That's not too much. We should be able to win this one pretty convincingly. Because yeah, 2 bishops, extra pawn, that's always lead to good results. Yeah, let's go d4, attacking the rook. Rook goes to a3, exactly. a6 is not something that I really want to play. I would rather play something like this. And if takes, by the way, what he's going to do? Okay, let's go this. Because rook d3, queen b5. If queen d3, I just take. And bishop c4, attacking the rook, attacking the knight. Pawn on b2 is hanging. A lot of pieces are under attack. I don't think it's survivable. Okay, let's just take. Extra bishop on the board. That's a win. Let's go rook e8. Oh no, my bishop. Oh no, my bishop. Okay, let's go bishop f5. Just block the d file. Yep, bishop e6. Both pawns are under attack. b3 protects both. Yep. And now let's go h5, creating some attacking chances on the king side as well. Yeah, I mean, there is not much he can do really. Let's go king, let's go b5. Rook b7, bishop d5. So he can't really even attack the pawn. King f5. Yeah, I mean, this is the only chance, but bishop d5. h4, and now I take this one as well. Yeah, what can I tell? Hopeless position for white pieces. Rook e1, and checkmate is coming in the next move. Let's just go this way, and then this is a checkmate, right? Yeah, let's go. It's a win. 23-32. What a win. We move on to the analysis stuff. Okay guys, let me quickly walk you through the game. So e4, c5, and we got into the Alpine defense, the main line. Knight c6, bishop c4, e6, all the book moves, takes, d6. Rook e1, and now d takes e5. And after knight e5 takes, rook e5, I played bishop e6. And I want to show you a game played by international master, playing with black pieces. You can see in the right corner, d takes e5, takes. Bishop e6 was played as well, and now, as I was saying, there is c takes d4 capture, and there is also queen d4. Bishop e7, rook e1 protected from bishop f6, castle, bishop f4, b6, bishop goes to c5, pushing d4 to get rid of isolated d5 pawn, queen g3 takes, knight d4, c takes b2, and white were trying to attack f6, bishop b2, bishop d4, and they got an extra pawn and convincingly convert in the endgame. Yeah, white had some chances along the way, but generally black played well enough to win this game. Here, white simply resigned. Now let's get back to my game. Queen h5 was played. Once again, rook e6 was the idea, g6. And now I really want to take a look at this. Rook g8, queen e6, queen e7, queen g8. Oh, yes. Because that's what I discussed later. Because there were some similar ideas where queen e7, queen e1 would be a checkmate, so he can't take. Yeah, pretty much it worked in the same here as well. He can't really do it. So yeah, I was a bit worried, but yeah, I forgot backhand checkmate. That's why, you know, move like h3 would, if let's say we include this one, let's say g6, something like h3, a6. Now this might actually turn out good. Queen e6, even though still looks terrible, because now castle bishop d6 is an idea. Oh yeah, yeah, and that's why you gotta develop your pieces as well. Queen e2, bishop g7, bishop g5, I think was awesome. Now, once again, as I said, I was calculating something queen e6, but then I was like, okay, queen f3, queen f6 is coming. I was like, I didn't want to play this. So I was like, okay, he doesn't have a lot of time. I should just go solid and should convert. So he goes this, which was a mistake, and now, from now on, it was a winning position. Bishop f4, d4, attacking the rook, and now brilliant d3. And the game was basically over. Takes queen b5, queen d3, basically whatever happened in the game. Knight e7, extra bishop. Yeah, solid game by me. 90% accuracy against 70 from my opponent. And beautiful two bishop checkmate in the end of the game to wrap it up. 23-32 after 35 episodes of this series. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.